What is good, you guys? If you guys don't know me, my name's Isaac and I post a new video here on my channel every single day, so hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Today's Tech Tuesday was suggested by a subscriber, so if you guys have any ideas for videos, comment them down below. If you haven't already entered into my giveaway, then check that out. I'll put a card right here so that you can go to that video. But today's Tech Tuesday is high school wrestling versus college wrestling and like what the difference is. I didn't really wrestle in college for that long, but I did wrestle in college and I wrestled with a lot of really good people. So like I definitely got to see what like a good wrestling program was like, you know what I mean? The first difference is high school practices are just a part of your day, you know what I mean? It's just like a small section of your day, right? You still have all this extra time to think of and do like other shit. In college, practices become your day, you know what I mean? You wake up, you go to practice, and then you go to class, and then you go to practice again, and then you go to dinner, and then you go to practice again, and then you go home, do homework, and then you go to bed. Not every program has 3-day practices. Mine didn't, like every single day, didn't have mandatory 3 days. The night practice was usually just a lift. In college, wrestling becomes your main focus. It becomes your extracurricular activity. It becomes like the thing that you do in your free time, you know what I mean? Everything else has to require like way less of your attention, like way less of your attention. Number 2 is college wrestling practices are like, they're the same length, but they're way harder. You know what I mean? The actual quality of each practice is way higher because the people that you're with are of a much higher quality in wrestling. Usually, you know what I mean? Not every, like very few times will your high school team have been better than than the team you wrestle with in college. Yeah, and it's not a game. Like, this brings me into number 3. There is much less room to be messing around. There's much less room to be like slacking off, because if you are slacking off, you will be left in the dust so fast, like so fast. You will just be completely left behind, and like everyone will be getting better without you, and there's nothing you can do about it. So you need to use your time in like a college practice, especially if you're not the best person there, focusing on getting better, because everybody else is going to be getting better, and if you don't progress at the same level that your peers do, then you will be left behind, and it sucks. Right? I've seen that happen to a lot of people, and they usually end up quitting. Number 4, the difference in matches is you never get an easy match. You like will never get an easy match ever. Like every single match is going to be difficult unless you were like wiping the floor with everyone like in high school. You might get an easy match here and there. But like in college, the quality of wrestlers, it's so much more refined because so few kids decide to put themselves to the hell that is college wrestling. So the people that do decide to do that are very dedicated and they're very good. All of your matches are going to be way harder. It's going to be like each win is going to be earned. You're never going to get just like an easy pin. Number 5, each of your classes require way more focus. You may not have as many classes. Like most athletic programs require you to be a full-time student. So that means between like 4 and 5 classes, right? It's not 7 classes like at least I had in high school. I had 7 classes. It's not 7 classes, but they require so much more of your focus. Like you might as well have 7 classes, you know what I mean? Like each of your classes are going to be demanding, especially depending on the program. Like you can go to like a JUCO and have like easy walkthrough classes, but I'm assuming most of you guys aren't going that route. So your classes are going to require a ton of focus. It's going to require like the majority of your extra focus. Like, you know what I mean? You're going to spend probably like 6 hours a day in class, and then probably another 6 hours a day like either wrestling or lifting or like, you know what I mean, something wrestling related, going to a meeting, you know what I mean? Between 4 and 6, I should clarify. Between like 4 and 6 hours a day on just wrestling. And then like the rest of your time is like for homework basically. So you have very limited social life. You do have a social life. There is time after. Like obviously you do have free time. But it's just very limited. You have to understand that you have clear and cut out priorities already set for you, and there is no arguing, because like that is what you have agreed to do, you know what I mean? And lastly, going to practice is going to be like, I don't know about you guys, but for me, going to practice was like, I finished school and then I walked into practice. I know a lot of people have to like ride a bus and commute to like a community place. Like in college, you don't always have a class right after practice, so you have to like set an alarm, you have to wake yourself up. It gets harder to show up to practice, especially when you're not the best person there and you're getting your ass beat. But just keep your chin up and keep on showing up. You'll only get better. Everyone sucks like the first year. Everyone gets their ass beat that first year. And if you don't, even better, then go in there and beat some ass. Like in college, you don't always have a class right after practice, so you have to like set an alarm, you have to wake yourself up. It gets harder to show up to practice, especially when you're not the best person there and you're getting your ass beat. But just keep your chin up and keep on showing up. You'll only get better. Everyone sucks like the first year. Everyone gets their ass beat that first year. And if you don't, even better, then go in there and beat some ass. But yeah, if you guys like that video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Check me out, check out my giveaway. I post new videos every single day. And until next time, I'll see you guys. Peace.